Hi, everybody.
Hey everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
and me, Banshee. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
Happy Hour!
Yay!
We love Happy Hour, actually. It's my
Most
favorite
people do.
show.
It's our no questions, but we give you a positive, uplifting message for your day or week.
For your week ahead. I like to think these are a week long. Hey, good morning here, Jackie. It's probably afternoon over there.
Yep. Jackie said something about her afternoon tea.
Well, you know, we have our morning coffee still. Our later morning coffee.
Well, we weren't live yesterday, but we did have a recorded show in the morning and then a recorded show later, the Unhappy Hour. That's just a recorded show, but it's similar in some respects to this show. It's just only comes out once a month. Hi, Libra.
Oh, hi, Libra.
Coffee is the best part of the day. You know it.
Let me get Libra on the... I'm not going to post the list yet till after I do the card for the collective. Give more people time to get here.
So this is a regular happy hour show, meaning it's now 10 o'clock our time for about an hour. I do have to run off to work in a little while, so that's why it just is. Sometimes
Coffee.
I work in the morning and then happy hours later on Saturday, but today we got the morning.
Yeah. So at any rate, I am using today, I brought it upstairs here, the Colette Baron Reed Good Tarot again. Whoops. Sorry.
Shorty.
I am short. This is a little far for me.
Let go.
Okay. I got short arms. I'll get it back there. I'll get it there.
Oh, what is that there on the stage?
Isn't that pretty? It's
so
a
pretty.
lotus.
Nice.
I guess I could move it up a little more.
That works.
There. All right. Did I cut? I don't even remember. I'm going to shuffle again. So at any rate, let's see who else has come. Nobody yet. Okay. Well, it might be a small show, and Mr. O is good with that because he has to work. So we'll start getting this rolling. I'll let you pick a card, Mr. O. As you know, this deck is always read upright.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hi, Angel.
Oh, Angel Rivera, good to see you at happy hour this morning. All right. Let's see.
Ooh, I like it. Ace of Fire. That's the Ace of Wands.
That's right. Oh, cool. All right. I'm just getting the list updated. Okay, Ace of Fire. Ooh, Ace of Wands. I kind of like that for today. I feel a little, I don't know, I started off kind of sluggish, but I feel like I have more energy suddenly.
Coffee.
Good thing, coffee. Good thing, too, because I have to, so that's going to be in the way. But, yeah, I see, we could put it here. Usually
That
there's
works,
more room to move the card down, so.
Well,
yeah.
maybe if it's on the left side, that'll look better.
Oh.
Because then you could always move the card over a little bit that way.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
Doesn't that look nice?
Yeah. I like that.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Ace of Fire.
Well, it's spirit-powered action, inspired transformation, access to co-creative power. When I feel my connection to spirit, I see unlimited potential for transformation. There is no reason to fear because I am supported fully in imagining something new and daring to make it happen. This is a time to dream big. I can be bold and free because spirit inspires me to turn my dreams into reality. Wow, you know that one line there? I just absolutely love that. I am supported fully in imagining something new and daring to make it happen. That's really important. It's got all these ideas in our head, but how brave are you to pull one of those out and actually make it happen?
I like that. And, the Ace of Wands is a special card. It really talks about great things beginning, networking, education, information. It's a wonderful card. And I think in its own way, it just brings the sense of a beginning of hope.
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
All right.
So-
and that's just it. The Ace of Wands gives you license to take something that, an inspiring idea that you have, something that really sparks your imagination or your enthusiasm, your creative juices, and bring it to life. Bring it to life. All right. That's what we have for the collective.
So a few minutes ago in the chat room, I mentioned, or maybe just when we came on, the Unhappy Hour. And of course, you can view that on our channel. And here we are too. I put my little photo there.
That was certainly an interesting reading.
It was very interesting readings. And the Unhappy Hour is a reading for the elemental signs of the zodiac, but we also throw in...
I was going to say there was a very interesting reading for the world. Yes.
Right, we do the world at the end of the zodiac reading, and
hug. So at any rate, the Unhappy Hour is here to talk about things that might be upsetting us in, this Mercury retrograde period, because it's almost like a month long, almost, counting the shadows either side. So, this is from fourth quarter moon to fourth quarter moon, issues you might be dealing with, and how to make them happy. We got a subscriber?
Oh, it's a new subscriber. That's what it is. Okay, I was trying to figure out why I couldn't see all of the message.
I can't see who it is because the screen is there. Could you move the screen? And
I'm trying.
Oh.
Give me a moment.
All right.
Oh, well, it's already gone.
Yeah, I figured it would disappear before you could. Whoever you are, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. And we apologize. We had our screen over there.
Well, the way the OBS, my system works, is I have to have certain things at the top of the list or they are behind other objects. So, but I did see somebody subscribe, so we are very grateful.
All right. And hey, if you want a reading, come and join the chat. But you're welcome to stay and watch. All right, so let's get the show on the road now with the Light Seers Tarot. I'll let you shuffle first, since I did the card for the collective, and I'll get the list out there. What I have so far. All right.
So who was that first person?
It is Jackie, of course.
Jackie,
Hi,
of
Jackie.
course. The early bird.
Jackie knows the drill. She gets here early. There we go. All right.
Okay, Jackie.
It's the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is, of course, upright. Mm-hmm. And, it's an oftentimes visitor at our happy hour show. And so really, everything seems to be even Steven right now, Jackie, or will be for you this week. Spirit is saying, what you give, you will get back. What you do for others, there will be reciprocity. It just seems like everything is in balance with, maybe the bills you pay, you have enough money to cover them. Everything seems to be going smoothly, which is pretty good because I'll tell you what, this is just a spoiler alert. Our cards for the week ahead, our cards of the day for the collective are going to be really topsy-turvy, including a recent repeat card that's going to be on Thanksgiving Day, which is not very happy. So if you can come out of this week very balanced, Jackie, more power to you. I think with Mercury going retrograde this week too, that's part of what's going on.
I think there's a sense here of a stabilization in your cash flow. It may be about you adjusting to bills you have to schedule or adjusting to payments you're receiving. It's very much, kind of status quo. It doesn't... offer like the idea that because maybe you make some donation somewhere, somehow you receive that, but it's not disallowing for that too. It just sort of feels like everything is really normative and flowing. Well.
And it's status quo that feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good, like everything feels right. It's like the three Goldilocks and the three bears. This one is just right.
And I get a little sense that too, some of this is maybe positioning too, that with some of this flow, you are positioning for something else that you need to budget more for. I might have said that in a different way, but yeah.
All right. So let's move on, shall we? That was good. Good start, Jackie. All right. Let's see what I can do for Lena. Lena's up next.
Lena was number 2.
Lena?
That's right. You're welcome.
There's a little bit of rumbling noise outside. I swear, we have so much noise pollution around this condo complex sometimes. It's really bothering me. But I think they're picking up leaves various places with their loud equipment, and it's taken a while. They did this all day yesterday, and it looks like it started up early again today.
One of the drawbacks of living in a large condo, this is a pretty large condo,
complex,
is that, yeah, that there's a lot of
lawn
over
work.
attention paid to lawn work. They use some of those chemical things, and they're just always there. And I don't know if it's because the condo association wants this beautification to go on.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but we used to have one day every week where they would do lawn work, and now it's 2 days a week. Besides whatever they're doing this time with the leaves, it's 2 days a week for regular lawn and bush maintenance. And I'm like,
good morning, Kara.
Man. Hey, Kara, good to see you. Let me update the list before I pull this card for Lena.
So Jamie and others may be interested, but we will see people tomorrow in Banshee's Material Matters. It's a recorded reading, but a bunch of us just gather in the chat room because it is premiering, and we just chat, drink our coffee, and do all those fun things. All right, so Lena,
Ten of Pentacles.
The Ten of Pentacles.
So the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So this is a time, this time of year is the veil is still thin. It gets. I feel this energy really till that darkest, longest day, Yule.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a time where you could really connect with people on the other side of the veil. Don't be surprised, Lena, if you get some dreams, some messages from an ancestor or relative who's recently, maybe or not so recently, passed on. I just feel that for some reason here today with this card. I know that this card is about a lot more than that sometimes. It could also be saying to you, I'll just add this, and I don't want to steal anything Mr. O has to say, but it could be saying that now is the time, Spirit is saying, for you to think about what you are leaving behind, what you are leaving behind for others. What is your legacy? What is it that what is the mark that you can leave for others, whether it's for your family, your friends, your community, etc.
Well, I'm not very well versed in ceremonial magic. I know some of the contours, the Kabbalah, things like that. And we have a symbol of the Tree of Life. And I think, if we are working in ceremonial ways, the message could be about the transcendence, rising above the planes, moving through the spheres of the Tree of the Life where we encounter lessons. And I think that's a message here too, Lena, that, all of this is transitory in a way, life. We reconnect in between lives, and people in different cultures believe this strongly. So I feel like this is a message also saying to realize that family is so much bigger of a concept than just here and now. It could be the families you've known over many past lives, the families you will know in future lives. So it's all good.
It's absolutely all good. That's what we have for you.
All good. All right,
luck
Lena.
with that. And we are on Jamie's Cowboys now.
Hi, Jamie.
Now, tomorrow, don't forget our live show where we answer any question. And this show is specifically, of course, for just positive messages for your week ahead. That's why I like this show. We never know what'll come up with the cards when we read for you, but this show, you're guaranteed to have something good happen. And I think that in a week, we're bound to have something good happen, right? It's not going to be all bad. And if it is, I'm sorry. These are troubling times and difficult times for many people.
All right.
Oh, that's a nice one. Boy, we're getting the pentacles today, aren't we?
Jamie, you have the Four of Pentacles for your happy hour card. The Four of Pentacles always kind of looks to me like the idea behind that quote from a decade or two back, it takes a village. This is a person who needs to acquire things, but they are also acquiring things because they think of how they need to maybe share that too. And it's not exactly the traditional meaning of the Four of Pentacles, but this is the Light Seers Tarot. So there's always a different kind of take there that maybe exemplifies more positivity than you find. And I just feel this person says, I have a job to do, so I need to be mindful of what I am working towards.
Well, I think a message here is to protect and cherish what's valuable to you. And that can encompass a lot of different things. That can encompass, your material goods, your progress, your career. Maybe, if your job is of value to you, you want to give it your very best all the time. Your projects, your goals, your community, the people that surround you, the people that you love and care about also. Value them. Give them the attention and the care that they deserve. And also hold them close. I mean, don't let them go. Don't let things go that really are of value to you and that you care about.
So maybe there's even a sense of, making sure that you are protective, not just for yourself, but for others too.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I really like this one, so that's a good one.
All right.
And was that for Jamie?
Yes, so now
that was for Jamie.
Preeti.
Yep. We are on Preeti. I almost don't have to repost the list, but I will, because it's so small today. So we still never know if somebody will pop in. All right.
So yes, like Banshee mentioned, we are back tomorrow for our regular live stream where you can ask questions. That's from Sunday, 2 to 4 p.m. And
right.
It's Eastern Standard Time.
I'll be missing a Lions game. But it's okay. They got one coming out.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe that kind of did draw from that quality. Are you an Earth sign, Jamie's? I don't remember if you told us or not.
It's a lot of Earth energy today here anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
We've been pulling nothing but we've been pulling a lot of pentacles.
Hi, Kyle. Oh, I knew it was from Blue Ski.
Oh, great.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful.
Well, here we
Welcome.
are.
I'm glad I got that message out there. I've been trying. All right, Kyle.
I'm the other half, not the better half, just the other half.
I've been trying to keep up with all the social media. Yeah, I'm still on the bad platform for now, but I hate to leave some of my followers there behind. As more and more go over to Blue Sky, I may end up finally dropping the bad.
You're absolutely welcome to be here. This is our happy hour. We don't do questions. We just pull a single card for everyone in the chat room. So you do have to subscribe to get into the chat room. Thank you.
All right.
And then we just give you the most positive message possible, even if the card is kind of negative. We work it until we find a good
there is
answer.
always a message,
There's always a
as you
message.
know. There's always a positive message in the tarot. Not everything is doom and gloom. And so we do it.
So thanks for joining us.
All right. So let me get, it is Preeti. Hi, Preeti. I wanted to focus a little bit more on you here. Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff on our YouTube channel. Some of it may be interesting to you or just something to drop in on occasion.
Okay.
We have a regular live stream on Thursday and Sunday nights where people do ask questions.
Now here is a cool card, Preeti. This is probably one of my favorite versions of the Justice card out of all the tarot decks I have. It's the it's in the Light Seers, of course, and I love the way Justice sometimes can seem very black and white. It's like there's rules that must be followed, and their reading of the rules can be very stark, can be very much like that. I think here but Justice can also be very balanced and fair. When things work the way they should, all is equal. And there's also an element here in this card of shadow too. There's light and dark here, which makes me think of shadow work and balancing and integrating the positive, the light and the dark energies within yourself. And so right now, this is a time, all of that kind of balance. Where we talked to Jackie about flow and balance in her affairs in her day-to-day life, this is maybe talking, Preeti, more about an internal thing going on, an internal balance going on.
I like this card too a lot, this particular version. I sort of feel like it goes to the idea of, justice or many things being double-sided, double-edged. You sort of see that in the picture. And yet still, that doesn't necessarily mean that they are such extreme opposites, because you sort of see like maybe they are shadows of each other in a way, sisters if you want to look at it that way. So the idea really is about transcendence of those feelings of justice, that no matter how justice happens, we may not necessarily understand it, but it does maybe go for an ultimate good. And even when we feel we're on the wrong side of justice, somebody else is on the right side of justice, hoping you, Preeti, are on the right side of justice.
Yeah. Well, I can't argue with that. I just brought up one aspect of the card. I love the tarot because, there's so much nuance here and ways that you can work with what you see. And it just depends what strikes me.
Thank you, Kyle. Very sweet. Yeah, we get some
Oh,
kudos
how
for
nice.
that.
Thank you.
We get some kudos. We appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. We love posting our cards of the day. And I have to say, we are going to try to be more on the ball with getting links out on Blue Sky and other platforms for our programming. I know sometimes we've been lacking there, and I'm really going to try, and he's going to start taking more role in that too.
Well, Threads and Blue Ski are the new kids on the block for us in a way.
In a way.
So we kind of have our routines down really good with the other stuff, and we're just, assimilating and working with it. So we hope to do it justice too.
So considering this week ahead, I just wanted to say, Preeti, integration, integrating, the different aspects of yourself. Look at some of the issues that, look at some of the things that might be hidden deep, deep-seated feelings, deep-rooted feelings that you need to address and bring to the light in a way. So balance is key this week. Do more meditation, calm yourself, relax. This is going to be kind of a rocky week with Mercury going retrograde. So good luck with that.
All right.
All right. Let me pass it on to you. And
Siama.
let me get the list out. And of course you're on the list, Kyle. And let's get this out there. All right. So we keep talking about doing a lot of things and then we don't. But But I swear we're going to be adding some more interesting content. Mr. O has some ideas for some unboxing we want to do together of 2 different decks. One that I've been using, but we think it's worthy and that it's
it just kind of resonates or seems to pair image-wise with some of that.
Yeah, with your deck. So.
Oh, we are using the Light Sears deck for all the readings today, Lena.
Yeah, the Light Sears deck is what we use for happy hour.
And now we are on Sayama and Sayama.
It's another pentacle.
It's another pentacle. So this is a real earthy kind of power day for many of us, it seems. It's the Queen of Pentacles. And I like to think of the Queen of Pentacles as sort of like a mini version of the Empress. There's a lot of very similar qualities there. But this is also maybe saying, Sayama, today and this week is a good day for you to use your creative function. You can probably visualize or work on problem solving as that kind of resource there. But also, too, if there are actual creative talents you have, you may be able to do more with them this week. There's something that maybe inspires you to be really productive. And it doesn't even have to necessarily be artistic things. Maybe you want to go down in the basement and organize a particular area that really needs it, or something similar. Take care of organizing things, because it's really, the emphasis is about production and working from where your talents really lie.
Exactly. And so, this is a great week for you to work on projects or goals. This is a great week for you to organize things. This time of year, a lot of people are doing a sort of a house cleaning, but it's really more of a purge, letting go of things that no longer serve you, perhaps donating some things to charitable organizations that could use them. I just saw a message on one of the social medias that old blankets and sheets and things like that could be used by animal shelters that need that for pets. And I've been thinking about that. I have a pantry up here I need to clean out. So there's stuff like that you could be focusing on this week. Spirit says it would be really beneficial, make you feel good, make things feel lighter. And beyond that, this is a week where this might be a week for you to reach out to others who may need some support. Just maybe an ear to listen, a shoulder to lean on, maybe needs a little bit of help around the house. Maybe somebody has been sick, they can't cook for themselves or something, so they might need a little help or support. Be there for them. This kind of stuff will come back. This will come back to you. I just kind of feel that energy with this card this week.
The Queen of Pentacles is like Earth Mother.
Yeah. So feel free to mother and not smother. Hey, that was my card for today, wasn't it?
How did that happen?
I don't know. But it wasn't our card for today. We had a different card. Anyway.
All right. So now we're up with Libra cusp. Hey, Libra.
Okay. Yeah, we are on Libra. I've got the list ready to go. There we are. All right, and that's... Did I pull that?
I don't remember.
Think your
turn.
I did. Oh, you did?
Yes, I think I did.
Either way. All right. We're not going to quibble.
Oh, dear Kyle. We pull our cards in advance for those cards of the week. And we'll have to just say, spoiler alert, there's some interesting things going on with this holiday week.
It's probably my least favorite card in the tarot there. I'll just let you know that. That's coming up for Thanksgiving Day. And, oh, man, not surprising.
But briefly, before we start, I wanted to mention that we're not always light and love. Watch Goth Tarot, my shadow work show on Wednesdays. 8 o'clock a.m. It's a recorded show, so it's always there. You won't miss it.
Now, tomorrow we have 2 shows. We have our live show, and then we have a video presentation that comes out in the morning. That's my Material Matters show. And we are live in the chat for that show. I share more insights on the cards I'm pulling, and we chat it up a bit and drink our coffee together. So you can join us for that show just for some camaraderie and to listen to your financial reading for the week ahead.
Thanks again for subscribing, Kyle.
All right,
Libra cusp.
Well, let's see what's going on in Libra's world.
What is your happy hour card? Yes.
Woohoo! It's
That's the
not a
idea.
pentacle, but hey, it's golden.
Oh my gosh.
It's the Nine of
The
Cups.
Nine of Cups. The fabled wish card.
You know, it's really funny here because I always get a little bit of the impression when I see the Light Seers version of this card that there's some fool imagery going on here. This person just leaping up into the air
Yeah, I like
with
that.
abandon. But it's not without purpose and it's not taking a risk. She's leaping for joy because something is finally manifesting, materializing for them that they have hoped for, wished for, dreamed for, and worked hard for a long time now. Finally, rewards may be coming in. So Libra, this might be a very positive week for you, despite the fact that Mercury is going retrograde.
If it's not about a wish, if it's not about something manifesting that you were really hoping for or working towards, it can also be saying too that just conditions change or your approach to them, your feeling about them, to where you really feel your life is working better for you. You're appreciating your life. You're appreciating maybe some specific things, people you love or care about. So it's really a good sign in general, regardless of whether you get your wish or not. But we hope you do.
We hope you do. It's very positive. It just seems as though something clicks this week. Something comes through for you. It may be unexpected. Maybe you are anticipating it, but whatever it is, it's going to make you feel pretty content and happy.
I like that. I guess that could have been a wish.
Oh! There you go. There you go. Wow, that finally happened. That's good to hear.
it makes conditions improve.
Yeah.
For you.
All right.
Nice.
Well,
we're happy to hear that.
Have a happy week ahead. Love it. All right, we are on Angel Rivera. All right, Angel. Let's see.
Good morning, Angel Rivera. You're welcome, Libra.
You're welcome, Libra.
Best wishes always. Libra is one of our longest viewers, so we're so happy for that. All right, Angel Rivera, you have the Page of Swords.
Page of Swords.
There's a sense of maybe light bulbs going off, like in the picture, a sense that maybe you are pulling towards something that you feel you can finesse or you can negotiate somehow, because there's qualities here that talk about how we can focus ourselves to be diplomatic and tactful, be kind of an ombudsman in certain situations. You know, there's a lot of communication here. Maybe something's going on at work or something's going on somewhere at home, whatever, and you're going to be that person that is best suited to arbitrate and maybe bringing the message that everyone needs to hear.
You know what's interesting about this, Angel, and I have to say it, Spirit is calling something to my attention again in this card, a connection here I'm seeing. And I like I said, we use the Light Seers Tarot a lot for our pay-for readings because it's just so evocative. You're always seeing something different or looking at something different. It just comes to you. And so when I'm looking here and I see this person looking at a book, could be a magazine, it could be social media, Angel Rivera, it could be news outlets, etc. Something goes off, a light bulb goes off in your head, after you see something this week. And it's something that either you need to feel, you feel the need to communicate outward to others, or to initiate something based on what you've seen. It's just like an epiphany happens and you follow it. You follow that trail and you decide to do something with it. So whether it's to share it with others, something of import, and you do a lot of sharing anyway. You do some great sharing, and it's not just politics per se. It's a lot of informative stuff about books, etc., like a good librarian. And light bulbs just go off. I just feel like something is really going to click for you. Maybe this is even something on the job, where you suddenly read something and realize, hey, I should be incorporating that into my work practice. There's always all kinds of interesting articles and things going on in library land, so I can't rule that out either.
Very good. And Wendy M. has joined us.
Wendy!
Hey, Wendy. We will definitely put you on the list.
Hey, Wendy.
Is Wendy somebody you know from Blue Ski or somewhere?
You know her, too, as Black Moon Tarot and
Oh,
Sorcery.
that's right. I'm sorry. Hi, Black Moon. Whoa!
All right.
I'm very excited about what's still going on and hoping, you keep us in the loop and let us know about that stuff.
So that's what we have for you, Angels. Interesting.
You're welcome, Angel.
Interesting reading. Oh, with the Crow Tarot. Do you know?
Yes, that's nice,
okay.
Kyle.
Okay. Admission. I have at least 13 of MJ Cullinane decks. I love
Stop it. Stop buying them.
And that's why I'm using the Ghost Tarot right now, as the unfinished business tarot of hers right now. She's an amazing creator. Amazing. So I get that. That's a great tarot as well. Probably one of the first ones we got of hers. Either that or the Grimalkin. Because somebody didn't...
It was probably the Crow one, I think.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I think it was the Crow one. I do. Crows are very special to us from our previous work with circles. So,
yes.
Yeah. Anyway, was that my pull or yours?
I think I did them.
You keep saying that, but I'm beginning to wonder. Okay, I thought I did.
Oh, maybe we can help you with that, Jackie.
Oh, you really wanted it. Oh, that's too bad. That is a nice one. I don't know. She sometimes sells out and then she reissues the decks. But everything, of course, she does now is from her website. And I'll have to see if it's still available. Maybe somehow we could work that out. We'll see. It is a beautiful deck. I love that Lenormand. Tales for Tomorrow Lenormand, I think it's called.
I guess she has to make more than 13. It would be bad luck if she stopped at 13, right? I don't know.
Sold out, yeah.
Oh,
she'll have to
okay.
reissue it at some point, so I'll try to keep an eye on that for you, too. She will probably come back and reissue it, I'm positive. Because she's kind of, I think, this last tarot deck that I'm waiting for, she claimed was going to be her last tarot for the foreseeable future. So, she'll probably reissue stuff that she already has. Okay, we are on Kara now. Hey, Kara.
And in the way of our other program.
Remember the reading we did for you on Thursday where, we said Odin was cutting you some slack and giving you a break? Well, here's that break. It's the Six of Swords.
For a minute, I thought she was going to say, break time's over, get back to work.
No. It's the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about moving yourself to a place of calmness, of tranquility, of serenity, of peace, where, the troubles of the world seem far behind now. Move yourself to such a place. Move to a place of relaxation, rest, and where just you can look at life, in a different framework now. Turn off the darn news. It's done wonders here. We're listening to soothing music every night instead of squawk boxes in our ear. So, I think that's just it. Put yourself in a tranquil place. This week can be pretty difficult, frenetic for a lot of people with Thanksgiving, and I'm sure your family's going to probably have a big dinner, etc. So
I was having a little fun in the chat room with Kara and Jackie.
Okay.
But Kara, sometimes, I'm actually wondering if you might get a nice invitation from somebody else, and maybe you might want to go there for Thanksgiving. I don't know, But, if you normally enjoy your family occasions, then that's fine. But the Six of Swords may be saying, too, that there is a better way. There is a better path. There is something else that maybe would be more pleasing to you. If you've been feeling in particular that the emotionality, the strife that's around us, you just need a chill pill. You just need to kind of get away. Even if you just take a day at a spa just to kind of recharge yourself and be away for several hours so you don't have to think about everything else that's going on.
And if there are things in your life that are just being constantly causing stress or difficulties for you, try to move yourself away from them as much as you can. I mean, there are some things we have to deal with, in life, and we can't escape. But if there are things that, you really can just say, I've had enough of this. This isn't serving me anymore. I need to move away from this. Then do so. Spirit says it's time to make a clean break with things in your life that are just not serving you well anymore.
Kyle, I love Nikki Scully. I have that Anubis Oracle. I have only used it slightly for these readings, but I've used it elsewhere. I love giving meditations. It kind of is a minor, focus of me to give guided meditations in ritual settings. And Nikki Scully's books, Power Meditations, and The Golden Cauldron are just fabulous resources. So I'm glad you shared that. It kind of connects us in a way.
Wow, thanks for all the input in the chat, too. We appreciate that. We like having a lively chat here, and so that's really great. Thank you for coming, subscribing, and sharing this stuff. We are deckophiles, so we have a lot of decks. We are bookophiles, too, because we've worked in libraries. Was a librarian, retired, so we have another librarian in the chat here, Mr. Rivera.
And I have 2 copies of the Anubis Oracle. One of them was given to me by a librarian who had selected it for the library I worked at, and then said, we're not going to really be able to use this in our library. Would you like it? Oh, yes, I would.
That's funny. Well, Kara, that's what we had for you. I hope you take a break.
You just need a new altar with more deck drawers, Kyle.
You never know what Odin has for you next, Kara. So, if he's cutting you some slack, I would take it. All right.
So we're on Kyle.
Yep, we've made it to you, and I think it's your turn.
Alrighty.
All right.
Well, thanks again for joining us and subscribing. We're the little kids on the block. We're not super interested in mega growth. We'd like it, but we're not going to sell our souls for it, or whatever.
We like to go as we grow as we go. Maybe is a better way to say it.
We understand some of our limitations, but we also understand that we really are about giving value.
The other thing is there are so many tarot readers out there that we understand that we're not everybody's cup of tea, and we're not trying to be. We're just trying to impart what wisdom we can, and hopefully, it resonates and shifts and changes some people's lives, makes them think about things.
So before I toss your card, Kyle, we're just going to mention to the audience that we're not here next Saturday for happy hour. It's Small Business Saturday in the States, and we will be at one of our favorite places, the Arts and Craft Metaphysical Store on the other side of the state, Hartford, Medford, Michigan, and we're there with a bunch of other readers and metaphysicians doing Small Business Saturday. So if you're in Michigan in that area, come see us.
I wish we remember to say these things at the top of the show. Doggone it.
Well, I wish you would too.
I know, I forgot.
Oh, I hope we did not fail you, Kyle. Because you got the star.
We did not fail you?
Why he said something about the reading he was looking for.
Oh. Well, I'm sure this won't fail
Hello,
you.
Just pattering.
I'm sure this won't fail you, the star. So I think here this is remain optimistic in this week ahead. Whatever life throws at you this week, Spirit is saying, keep hope alive. Keep yourself attached to your dreams. There's this strand that's going up or coming down from that star in the sky, and it wants you to remain connected to your hopes and dreams this week. You know, there is definitely hope that you will fulfill what you want to manifest, what you desire here. Don't give up, persevere, because the universe has a way of rewarding that.
Well, I know Anthony isn't here or is lurking, but I just feel like hold on tight to your dreams. Yes, it's not happy hour unless Mr. O sings. That was a song that John Lennon did. I like the idea of the star because it seems like somebody is here holding a kite and that tail goes off into that big numinous explosion of light and hope and shining future. And so this card says, really, if you have a big dream, now is the time to really dream it big, Kyle. That there's energy here that is available to you that you can pull down from whatever sources you work with. So I think it's just obviously, cue the music. I like that, Wendy. It's just so extraordinary. I hope you like this card. I think it's just a good sign that really, whatever you're planning on manifesting, you're going to have the energy, the will, the desire, and the vision you need to really put that forward.
Okay, well, I wanted to get Wendy's name right. I'm just reposting the list. But Kyle, I want to add to this that, I think Spirit is saying too, your destiny awaits you. Just never give up. The universe will respond. I think this is such a positive sign. And also, if you have been feeling, I like the star and the sun for this. If you have been under the weather, if you've had any health difficulties at all, I feel that recovery is imminent or has already occurred. So there is that too. Strength is returning, and hope. So this is just a beautiful card all the way around.
Well, I hope this does go towards what you've mentioned there in the chat. I really do wish you well for your career. Keep hope alive.
I think it's saying keep hope alive. Maybe a breakthrough will occur. I wish you luck with that. It's a very positive sign. So, what is next? Wendy, let's see what we've got for you. Now, at the end of the show, we pull cards for ourselves, and then we do a namaste blessing for everybody. So stay tuned for that. Okay. Because we want a happy week ahead, too. All right. Oh, Wendy, hey. It's the Hierophant. Did we have a... Yeah, we had the star. We haven't had this today. Well, the Hierophant is here, and, this is a time to maybe really dive into your religious studies. This is a time to really feel connection with your spirituality, or maybe to explore others. I feel here this is a time, though, to, I don't want to say get religion. That sounds too you to me. But, get with your spirituality is more in line with my feeling, and realize, that you may feel at a good place with your knowledge, but there's always more. There's always more. Seek, continue being a seeker of wisdom, of religious wisdom and spirituality. And this might be a week to really dive into it, I think Spirit is saying. I do.
I really like this version of the Hierophant, and whenever I see it, I almost always think of the legend of Kuan Yin, the person who said, I'm not going to my ultimate epiphany transcendence until everyone else has had that chance too. I know I'm kind of like, playing loose and fast with her legend, but that's what she was. She was such an avatar of compassion and transcendence. She really wanted everyone to get there before she did. Yeah. And I think that's what the message of the card could be too, saying like, keep doing the good work you do, all of us. This is for all of us too in a way, because you are bringing others to something that is beautiful and necessary, and your reward comes when you're finished that. And it sort of sounds like, oh, I got to do a lot of work. No, the journey is the work, and the work is the journey.
And of course, this week is Thanksgiving, which, that day can be celebrated in a number of ways. I mean, I know the Native Americans, for example, might have a different feel for that day. And so this is saying whatever your tradition calls for this week, celebrate as you feel fit to do. Traditions are important, and Spirit wants to always have us acknowledge our own traditions are valuable. You don't have to follow the status quo. Follow your heart. Follow your family's traditions if they resonate with you, or follow your heart.
Many of us are in blended traditions these days.
Right.
It's not unusual for me to know people who celebrate some Jewish holidays alongside with some pagan holidays, and maybe some things that are even a little bit Eastern. It just all works for most of us.
I'm drawing
thank you. I love hearing that.
I'm drawing a card for Mr. O. Oh, that's awesome. Wonderful.
You're welcome. All right, so now it's our cards, and then a Namaste blessing, and then Mr. O gets to go to work at his other job. It should be fun, though. I'm actually taking a deck to show them, the Midnight Boulevard. I want to show them that.
Okay.
It's a new deck I have that's really kind of a little bit eerier, very colorful, but it has some eerie kind of ideas going on there. I like those things. Goth, Scorpio, it's me.
Wow, Mr. O. Living in that head of yours again. It's the Ace of Swords.
The Ace of Swords.
Oh, wow. Well, I think here you have been doing a lot of thinking lately. You've been coming up with some ideas that we need to explore and bring to life now. So I think here, consider that this is a very active time for you, mentally, intellectually, and that some of the stuff in your head you really could bring out into reality and maybe achieve some sort of victory or success by doing so.
Wendy, we'll get to that in a moment. I'm just going to make my own remark, and then we can talk about that briefly. But I like this card, and I appreciate you pulling that for me, Banshee. Mm-hmm. I like the idea of a penetration by light, and I know like we could all snicker about that, but penetrations means something got through. Something came into you, and it did something. It engendered life. It engendered knowledge. So I think this is a really awesome card. I relate to it from the idea that it feels like an Aries kind of quality to me for some reason. And of course, this is my favorite Aries right here. So I really feel like I'm just sort of pulling from her natural superpowers in a way. But the other thing is that the picture of the woman there reminds me of, I think it's Natasha Richardson, who died sadly about a decade ago. I don't know why, it just reminds me of her, but I felt she was really a brilliant kind of actor, and so I think that this is a metaphor for that too, in a way that, sometimes the light that penetrates us gives us a brilliance that we can shine back out. I did it.
Okay, so may I handle this?
Yes, you
nice.
may.
That's awesome. You can shuffle my cards unless you want to wait. Let's wait till we're done.
I can...
So let me speak on the violet issue so some people will understand a little bit better, but I really don't want to dwell on this here. I will just say this. Violet's a very sensitive person. We respect her. She's done a great job for us over the years. And she decided to let us go. And she's decided to let a number of things go in her life right now. So she's recreated herself on Twitter. I think she's back there. I think you could find her as Divine Temperance there. I do not know if she's on Blue Sky anymore. She abandoned her previous one, and I think she's got her own idea about politics and world views, and she's really been very upset about some of the hatred and all the back and forth political stuff that's going on, so she has kind of left a lot of things, and we have let her go with love. So that's the best I can say. We miss her.
We miss all the good things she did for us.
I wish her well. I'm not going to change the kind of person I am, to fit a particular mold here. But she's welcome to come back anytime she wants. So.
All right. So here's your card, Banshee.
All right.
Oh.
Did you get a bad card for me?
No, I'm trying to think of the quote I want to say.
Oh, okay.
And I can't remember. But it's the Two of Pentacles, and I wanted to say, the struggle is real or something like that. But we're trying to be positive. And so for you, Banshee, what I feel this card says is that you have a lot of work to do and you have a lot of things to balance, but you do so in an empowered way. You have the balance right here for yourself. It's your stance, it's your demeanor, it's your positive qualities. Sometimes I really feel funny about saying this, but like you're one of the most positive minded persons I've ever known. Could you just let it go for a little bit once in a while? No, I'm teasing. Your positivity will pull me back from my own unbalance on occasion and make me see that how you handle the things that we all need to handle is a better way than maybe what I've been doing.
I don't know, Mr. O. Positivity, cynical side.
But you have them in balance, and they revolve.
I can be very pointed.
Perfectly around each other.
But the thing is, I like this card because it's saying I'm holding my own right now and everything's in balance. And what I really hope that's a message for is my health, I'm hoping this week that when I get my latest blood test that everything is balancing out perfectly, as it should. Things have been going well, but I take nothing for granted anymore with this topsy-turvy cancer of mine. So I think here, that this is a positive sign. I like it. It shows that it's not easy. It's not easy, living this life I have, but that I can do it, that I can do it. I really like it.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Wow.
So that's our show, everyone, and we're actually on time.
Excuse me. We're doing a namaste.
We're actually
blessing.
on time doing our namaste greeting.
For everyone. Hey, you're welcome, Wendy. It's something I really, that's all I can say about it. I mean, I have no bad feelings whatsoever about this. It's the kind of world we live in right now, though. It's very polarized, and it's tough. It's tough navigating, And so people got to do what they feel they have to do.
By most accounts, Banshee and I are kind of like, weird fate. She's an Aries, I'm a Scorpio. We have a planet in common. That may be it. No, I'm teasing. We actually have Capricorn moon in tandem, and I think that is a balancing, earthing, grounding thing that kind of pulls us back together.
Yeah. All right, Mr. O. I'm going to turn it this way. Don't pick that first card. It's just out of the mix. But you can pick one at random. Nice. Ooh. It's a pretty picture. And it says, infinite blessing. Blessings flow to and from you, endlessly expanding in all directions, filling you with the healing light that guides you upon your blessed path. Rainbow light flows from your heart, creating infinite peace. Now, it's interesting, this message. I guess I'll turn it this way, though. I like the picture. Basically, you know how it said that blessings flow to and from you? It's a very similar message to me, the Seven of Pentacles card, but in a more spiritual sense. Not Seven of Pentacles, is that right? Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles.
Thanks, Wendy.
Sorry. Six of Pentacles.
Right.
And so it's basically blessings are flowing to and from you, all the time. We may not sometimes realize that. And sometimes some of the difficult challenges and things that we face in life can be blessings in disguise. We really need to focus on the fact that the universe really does bless us with a lot of things that we may not even be aware of. Try to practice gratitude at all times, and by all means, share your blessings with others.
Nice.
Namaste, everybody.
I just wanted to mention one last thing. Kyle, you inspired me. I do a card on Sundays called The Wondrous Sunday Stories. I am going to use my Anubis Oracle for that card tomorrow. So I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, so...
All right.
So, namaste, everybody. Have a great, happy week ahead. Be careful with Mercury retrograde coming. It's coming. And we hopefully will see you soon at one of our next shows. All right.
It was nice to see you too, Wendy, and everybody. Thanks for subscribing, Kyle. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye for now.